The importance of men in our society and life today. All men want the same thing. A man wants a woman who is, loving, kind-hearted, a supportive woman. You don't necessarily need to be all that beautiful for a man to see all these qualities in you as a woman. A man wants to go out to face the struggles of life, you know, just to hustle, to search for daily bread, just for the upkeep of the family. Now, a man wants to come back to a peaceful home, to a house that is well tidy and well kept clean. A man wants to come back and meet food on the table. These are just the basic needs of men. It's not too much to ask for from women, if you ask me. Yeah, so I know a lot of women, they are like asking, what do men want? These are just the things that men need from women, and it is not difficult for you to do as a woman. And therefore, I know that most women, they ask this question perhaps because they feel, or they know that their man is seeing somebody else or is cheating on them or something like that. But have you asked yourself as a woman, what is that thing that you're doing that is making your husband to look elsewhere? What is that thing that you're doing that is making your partner want to have extramarital affair with someone else aside you? These are the very simple questions you need to do. And by the time you ask yourself this question, be able to provide solution to that. Yes. So these are just the main things that men need from women. Cook good meals, look good, a supportive woman, someone that can stand by them. These are just what men need from women. And it is not too much to ask for, if you ask me. Yeah, so now I would like to talk about the importance of men and fathers in our society and life today. Yes, so number one importance of man in our life or fathers is that the fathers, they are the main chain that bonds the family together. You know, when there is presence of father in a family, you will see that that family is definitely going to raise up well-grown adults, people, kids that are well behaved. This is when there is a father in that family. And also, another importance of father or men in the society today is that women, they depend on men for support, for security reasons. A woman needs a man in her life to feel safe, to feel secure. So in family, a woman needs, that's a wife, and the kids, they need their father's presence in that family, in that home, in that house, to feel secured by their father. So when there is no presence of a man in a family, somehow, if you ask me, I will tell you that that family is not complete. Yes. So women, children, they need father, they need a man in a house or in a home to make them feel secured and loved. Yes. Another importance of fathers in homes and men in the society is that most times a man can take like a job that does not fit his personality, just because he wants to see that there is food on the table, just to make provision for the family. You see a man, he will just go out to work. Some days, 2, 3, 4 days, a man will not be in the house just because he is struggling to ensure that he put food on the table. Even the kind of job that does not suit his kind of person, he's willing to take that job. Why? Because he wants to see that the family is doing well financially. This is the importance of men. This is what men go through every single day, just to ensure that the family is financially sound. It is very, very important. Men are very important in our life, whether we like it or not. Yes, and also men go to the extent of even collecting loans from bank, money that both women, the wives and the children, they are not aware of. Men, fathers, they go to the extent of collecting loans just to ensure that the family is okay when it comes to finance. But they don't get to tell the family, that's the wives and the children. The men, they don't get to tell the children and the wives about this, because they just want to keep it to themselves and ensure that they are able to pay up these loans. These are things that men go through every single day. Men keep secret, a lot of secret things that are disturbing him. Men keep these things away from the wives and the kids so that they don't get bothered about it. But if you're a man and you're watching this video, I'm sure you can tell, you can attest to what I'm saying. These are what men go to every single day. Men are really important. Yes. And also, if you're a single lady, if you're a lady and you think that okay, yes, you have money, you can provide any kind of baby girl lifestyle you want for yourself, and you don't want a man in your life, my dear, all what I will tell you is you should stop deceiving yourself. No matter how wealthy you are, no matter how beautiful, educated, like if, how will I put it, no matter how you went to school, in fact your level of education, no matter how you have it, no matter how wealthy, how rich, how classy you are, if you don't have a man in your life, there is something is still missing. No matter how you think that you have gained everything and you don't need a man, the only thing I will tell you, you should just stop deceiving yourself, because if there is no man in your life, then there is something that is still missing in you, in your life, definitely. So be of good behavior. Ensure that you catch the attention and the heart of a responsible man by doing things responsibly. Yes. So men are so important in our life. And if you know that you have issues with your father, if you know you have issues with your father, look for a way to connect back to your father, because after God on this earth, after God is men. If you have any issues with your father, try and sort it out. Try and sort the issue you have with your fathers, your parents, especially your fathers. Try as much as you can to sort these things out, because father, they are the second person that are the most important in our lives as humans. The first person is God, then the second is fathers, the men. So if you have any issues with your father, look for a way to sort things out with him. Yes, because God, originally God best, there are so many powers that God has bestowed upon men. Yes, so men are so important in our society and in our lives today. Women, if you ask me, I'll tell you that men, they don't need much from you. Just like I said earlier, these are just the basic things that men need from women. Just be a supportive wife, be loving wife. Don't be the kind of woman that when your husband closes from work, coming back he's going to find it so difficult because he knows he's coming to meet trouble. Don't be that kind of wife, because if you are that kind of person, honestly, your husband is so going to not want to come back home because he knows he's coming to face trouble. Don't be that kind of a wife. And if you're that kind of a wife and you're asking, what do men want? What do men want? My sister, I think you should be asking yourself, because you're doing what you're not supposed to do as a woman. You're doing what you're not supposed to do as a wife. You need to see to that problem, that if you think or you suspect that your husband is having extramarital affair, you should you both should sit and talk it out, or you as a woman on your part, ask yourself, what are you doing that is not making, that is not, that is, that doesn't fit, that does not seem well to your husband? What is that thing that you're doing? What attitude is that you're portraying that is not good for him at all? Ask yourself this question and try to work on yourself. And to men, if you know you're watching this video and somehow you know you're guilty of what I'm saying, if you know you're guilty of you know, having extramarital affair, I cannot tell you how to live your life. I won't tell you what to do and what not to do. The only thing I have to tell you is let your conscience be the one to tell you what to do. Let your conscience direct you. If you're seeing somebody else, if you're having extramarital affair with somebody else, ask yourself this question: this thing you're doing, is it okay? Because men, you people are really important in our lives. Yes, you people are important, but I don't want you men to take this for granted. Yes, ask yourself if what you're doing to your wife, if it is okay by you. And if you think that your wife is somebody who is toxic, who is giving you problems, or who is giving you tough time, sit out. The both of you have to have a sit out, discuss things as couples that you are. Yes, then try to sort out things, because you as a man, you as a father, you are so important in this woman's life. You are important in every member of your family's life. So men are so important to us that most people they don't know. The thing is, some people they have issues with their parents. Some people they have issues with their father. Some people they have issues with the men in their life. But sometimes you may not know the value of what you have until you lose it. So before it is too late, try and sort out issues with how you have with your father. Try and work things out. And by God's grace, things is going to work well for you. So men are so important in our society, in our lives. A woman needs a man to feel safe. A woman needs a man to feel safe. Yeah. So these are there are, in fact, there are so many importance of fathers. There are so many importance of men in our life that I have not really, but we can just put it in the comment section. So this is what I can say for now. Yeah. So thank you and see you in my next video.